And so we've got our top bar hive all pretty much back together. Operation was a success. We've got a couple of spare bars here that we're going to put in here. And one thing I want to point out, want to show you, we had to repair every one of these clips is a place where we had in-curl. And they did that in about not even 10 days, about 10 days. They got off track right about here, and so we had to go in and repair, and we straightened these up and that up, and we added an empty bar here, we had an empty bar here, and we have some empty bars here, and so these are all much straighter now. We'll go in here in again a week or so, a few days, depending on when we can get back out here next, and we'll go ahead and remove those clips so they have access back to the stored honey. And then they'll go in and repair any damage that the clips did, which is very minor. One thing I want to show is in the back of our hive here. I can get a better view of it if you can see it in there. I know the light's not real good, but the false back of this hive has holes in it, and what we do is we have a second false back, and what we're going to do is we're going to give those bees a couple extra combs, empty combs, comb guides behind that false back, and the bees will kind of instinctively discover that as they probe around for the exits. And we'll leave a little bit of a gap here, maybe not quite so much, but we like that for a little bit of ventilation in the hot summer sun. The bees tend to use that cross ventilation pretty well. But so we have our main hive here, we have a false back right here, and we have a couple extra bars, and the bees can pass through this false back and get to these other bars, and it's sort of like different compartments in a Langstroth hive, and we find that it gives the bees sort of a sense that they haven't run out of room, and so they know they can put more honeycomb in here, and that gives us a little bit of buffer in case we can't get back out here for a few days due to weather. Anyway, that's all there is to repairing in-curl on top bar combs. The last thing I want to add is make sure you put your clips far enough in from the end that as the hive body comes in this way, you don't want your clips to run into the side of the top bar on the inside. A little bit of trial and error, so put your clips about, I don't know, you see about 4 fingers width or so, and you'll be pretty safe all in all. So that's all there is for repairing the in-curl of top bar hives. Nothing complicated, not rocket science. You just have to get in there and do it. Alright, signing off from Microfarms America at Christiana Farms.